So much there is to see, my friend. From the city to the shore, grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
Technical. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year. It is the commencement of, or the end of the Australian financial new year. And as we head into the 1st of July, that will be the beginning of the new financial new year. So, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And we're talking financials. Now, I don't know about a few of you, but I'm definitely not financial. So hopefully, my tax return, my tax return this year will be substantial. And then if it is substantial, we'll be cruising like it's going out of fashion. Well, let me have a look in the chat. Who's having? Well, first of all, Ross is having a split personality because he's first in the ducks. And let me just say this.
God damn it, Ross!
There you go. He's also first in the HH4C. What can I say?
God damn it, Ross!
Yes, there we go. And second of all, we've got now let me see, who else have we got? Oh, there we go. This guy here.
Scott!
Yep, there we go. Okay, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And feeling real cool. Yo, Danny Dizzle. Welcome aboard. Ross, Scott's gone, woo! And well, it's because we're on. And off he goes, Rossi. Yeah, well, I kind of liked what I had there. God damn it, Ross. But then we've got Scotty. Okay, there we go. God damn it, Shaun. Okay. All right, stop picking on me. Why is everybody always picking on me? Oh, that actually came from a song. Yeah, a very good song. So, I don't know, ages ago that song came out. Let me do this because something is awry. A catcher. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're all illuminated now. Danny is going, yo, Mr. Scotty. Seriously, Rossi. See, everybody else gets a nice big one, but when it comes to me, it's, g'day, Shaun. Hi, Shaun. So, Danny, I know where my bread is buttered. I know. Yes, well, it's financial new year. Welcome aboard. Ilana is currently tied up doing some financial new year stuff. So there we go. Oh, here's the financial person. G'day, Ma. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. She's here too. I hope everyone is well. See, even Mom gets it. Edith! All I get is, hi, Shaun. There we go. Brunch with the Ducks. So let's talk about happy stuff. Financial year is coming to an end. There are cruises coming up. I believe somebody is on a cruise fairly shortly, Mr. Scott, not to mention names. Okay, Ross has said, just remember you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Yeah, I get that, but you can also pick your enemies as well. G'day, Ryan. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. We're talking end of financial year. In Australia, in fact, most of the as far as I understand, most of the English Commonwealth, all those countries have financial year ending on the 31st of June and the new year starting on the 1st of July. So, yep, we're into our New Year's, kind of like our New Year's Eve anyway. Danny is saying, "Oh my, Rossi, you saying you have boogies? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was thinking." Ross is saying, "Better anemones than enemas." Yeah, I'll go with that one. Um, Especially if those anemones have anything to do with Uranus. But anyway, let's get off that topic. What can I say? As far as we're concerned, from a helping hands for cruising side of things, this financial year has gone incredibly well for us. In that, a whole lot of new things have happened. We've got new, well, the 501c3 has come out. We've got board members working hard. We've got everything heading in the right direction, is what I'm saying. If we look at the new year, we've got everything ahead of us. Australia coming on board in a big way, and of course, at least one cruise already organised. We're hoping to get a second one set up out of Australia. Things are cooking in the U.S. There is currently the rock and roll tribute cruise, and then there's going to be the ABC's cruise for Gabby and so forth, and then there's going to be the Fun Fest, which we hope will be happening sometime in the middle of the year. So there's a lot of activity going on, and a lot of good things that are going to come out of this financial year. At the end of the day, folks, our main goal from a helping hand side of things is getting people on board cruise ships. From a duck's point of view, it's been a little bit on the tough side because we haven't had the opportunity to cruise. Our next cruise being the Rock and Roll Tribute, so that will be an awesome cruise. And in addition to that, you should see some of the activities that are going to be coming on that cruise. So there'll be a lot more content coming out from the Ducks with regard to new cruises and so forth. As of Wednesday, I think it is, actually last week, we started a new series. So watch out for videos coming out. Those videos are Let's Take You Around Australia. We started off last week with a video on the Crown Casino in Melbourne. And if you're a casino person, that's the place to go and get your yummy food. I mean, they've got incredible food. The only difference is the prices get put up because it is the casino, and food is available 24 hours a day. So there you go. It is so it's well worth going there and having a look see. Oh, look who's there. We've got Sir Bill. Hello, Mr. Bill. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you here. So we're talking the end of happy end of financial year and the start of the new financial year. Danny's saying g'day, Mr. Bill. There will be we'll be doing a whole lot of different videos on places around Australia. So we've done the Crown Casino. The next one we'll be looking at is we're actually going to do a special on Melbourne. Because we've got some live photo and we can do that. G'day, Mike and Rihanna. Nice to have you guys here. So we'll be looking at Melbourne. You never know. You might see Sydney. You might see Dubbo. You might see Adelaide. You might get to see Kangaroo Island. You might get to see Bribie Beach, and you might get to see Mount Buller. You might even get to see Cairns, and you might even get to see Darwin. Possibly we're looking at Perth. We're looking at Fremantle. We're just taking you around the country, showing you the Gold Coast, Coolangatta, and a few other places. So have a look, see, and stay with us, as we go around the country checking it out. Now, Ross is saying that registration is now open for the HH4C 125 on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Look, folks, if you're going to be on board that cruise ship, now, by the way, any donations utilizing the Zephyr is related to the US and Canada only. Unfortunately, in Australia, we can't give to that. So if we have a look, that side there that says USD, that's utilizing the Zephyr program, and that puts funds in US dollars into Zephyr. If you go the other side there, that's our PayPal account, and that's for anybody Australia-wide and basically anywhere else who wants to pay in AUD, Australian dollars. Please go ahead. That will put it into a PayPal account until such time as we have full ACNC registration, in which case we'll be moving over to something similar as Zephyr, if not straight into the bank. But more importantly, when we talk about the HH4C 125 that Ross has mentioned, what you'll find is that you can actually sponsor people on board that cruise ship for the race, or you can actually register yourself for the Helping Hands for Cruising race. Folks, let me put it this way. Everybody is welcome to come on board the race in the attempt of trying to beat me. So I'll be racing certainly on that track. I'll be putting down my lap times, and I can tell you, you've got a long way to go to beat me. I'm not Fred Flintstone and have not had exposure to Fred Flintstone, but at the end of the day, you guys got to try and beat me in the race. So there we go. The ticketing is available for that cruise. Scotty's going, Bill. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Scott. Danny is saying 28 days until she meets up in July with a shipload of people. Danny, we're so jealous of you. It's much easier for you to get there than it is for us. Bill is saying g'day to Ryan. Michael Ann, welcome aboard, Michael Ann. We're talking end of financial year. I don't know whether you guys have financial year roundabout now, but 31st of June is when we shut down our books. And then on the 1st of July, we start cooking our books for the next year. So there we go. Danny, even Mr. Fake, well, yeah, fake. Let's put it into perspective. Fake Captain Billy will not make the go-kart race. He complains that he is fake, and so he'll put someone like Danny to do his bidding. But having said that, we know the truth. We know the truth that actually he's not the real captain. He's the, what did you say, Danny? Fake captain? Yeah, even Coco's the real captain. There we go. All right. So yes, we will be having a lot of fun on that cruise ship. Apparently, some of the other things that we're looking at, things like, of course, the not only the go-kart race, but we'll also be having a bar crawl. I believe the bar will be crawling from one end of the ship to the other. We will be having 2 band displays happening on board cruise ship. We will be having a group meetup for dinner at one of the restaurants. We will be having there's a whole host of things, as well as the activities that the ship puts on. So we'll certainly be having a good time. Danny is saying Fake Billy will be at his meetup with the real captain. Okay, now what have we got here? Oh, really? No, Ricky, don't miss you one little bit. I hope you've been practicing, mate, because your debut on the cruise is going to be extremely important. So get on with it. Practice well. Um, all right. So, having said that, folks, let me bring it up. Let me show you what's going on with the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. You can then make decisions because that cruise is like coming up real soon. I mean, real soon. Yep, it's going to be an amazing cruise, let me tell you. There's going to be a lot of activity going on board. I can tell you now, I'm looking forward to the steak restaurant, and I'm certainly looking forward to the teppanyaki restaurant if we can get in, as well as a couple of other very open restaurants that will be there. So that'll be awesome. Um, Danny is saying that you guys need to take a video for her of who Ricky Rocker is. If we can actually get him done, that'll be great. Ricky's got Stairway to Heaven down pat, mate. Stairway to Heaven is Led Zeppelin, not Who's Who or Foreign Journey. So, mate, I think you better get back to studying your stuff. Ricky's also saying, and Freebird, um, which you may not be by the end of the cruise, mate, if you misbehave. So get your act together, and we can go from there. Now I believe Scott has actually got a cruise coming up. I was wondering if anybody else was cruising fairly shortly, and I do believe that you Americans are heading into um, Independence Day, the 4th of July. So, and that's, of course, in our new financial year. So that'll be interesting. See how you guys go. Hopefully, you guys are going to have an awesome time. I believe that that's the time when you pull out the fireworks and all those sort of things. Now, Ricky, are you trying to be the devil that went down to Georgia? Besides, I think that song's too complicated for you. Scott is saying that's correct, that he is. Um, Scott, give us a heads up. Where is your cruise going and what's it doing? Mike has alluded that it'll be Canada Day there on Tuesday. So that's funny, buttons get pressed when they shouldn't get pressed. And then all sorts of things happen. Just trying to move a freaking mouse around. Anyway, I just wanted to have a look. What's the date on Tuesday? Tuesday is the first. So July the 1st is Canada Day. That's cool. I got to put that in my calendar. Anyway, Ricky, let me say, you come from a land down under is not one of the songs that those bands play. In actual fact, it is a band called Men at Work, and I can tell you, you do not come from the land down under. So there you go. Danny says she needs to meet Captain Scott. That's awesome. And Michael Ann says Canada will be 158 years young. Fantastic. At least, well, yeah. Okay. That's cool. Ricky is having a bit of a giggle there because he thinks he stuffed everything up, but we fixed Ricky up, haven't we? We might put him in. You know what? You know what? Danny, would you mind doing me a favor, putting Ricky in timeout? Thanks you very much. 1,000 bottles of beer. Okay. I mean, you got a long way to go, mate. You can sing that, especially where you're headed. Time out. When you get back to one, let me know. Danny's going, Ricky, behave. I have the power. Yep. G'day, Cheryl. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Happy end of financial year. It is end of financial year here down under, as well as in South Africa, as well as in the UK. Financial year runs from the 1st of July through to the 31st of June. So there we go. Danny just hit the button. She's timed Ricky out for 1 minute. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Mike is saying that we're going to have the first ever drone show here on Monday. And then Tuesday, we have to have fireworks. We get to have fireworks for Canada. Drone show. That's going to be awesome. What is it? Do they have them doing an act of some sort, or do you know? Well, I mean, I tell you what, you are going to have to do us the favor of doing some videoing of it and then put it up on the channel so that we can have a look-see. That'd be awesome. Danny's having a giggle, and Ricky Rocker comes in with row, row, row your boat. That's about the size of it, mate. That is about the size of it. Yep. You just need to get yourself back on board and do some amazing things. Oh, there he goes. Lumberjack song. Yep. Traveling with Eric B. G'day, Eric. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. We're talking end of financial year and bringing in the new financial year because it is end of our financial year right now. So Happy New Year to everybody. So what cruises have you got going for the end of the year or the start of the new financial year? For those of you that are in the U.S., that side of the pond, what have you got going for Independence Day? Mike is saying that there definitely will be a video up on their channel. That'll be awesome. We need to have a look-see. Eric was up from Danny. Danny, please put him in timeout. Seriously, he needs a minute. Just have him out there for another 3 minutes. I mean, seriously. Fish heads, dead puppies, fish heads. There we go. Unbelievable. All right, let's move on. Eric is why July Newfoundland, because that's the way that the financials work in our country. You guys go calendar year. The Australian Constitution does not go calendar year. It goes the Australian, not Constitution, but our the way our country is run is that our government departments run from the end of June, from the 1st of July through to the end of June. That's our financial new year. So happy financial year to everybody. G'day, Danny from Eric. You'll find that it'll be Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, all the English, the ex-English colonies will all go with that financial new year. Danny has gone and done it for me. Thank you very much. timed out for 5 minutes, good. That way, Ricky can't disturb the piece. Seriously. And if he does that one more time, we're going to kick him out. He needs a good um, bit of understanding. G'day to Cheryl. Seriously, I thought you kicked him out. Existential blues, maybe. Good evening, Cheryl. Having Bloody Marys tonight? Well, that's a good question, Mike. A bit personal, but that's a good question. Is she having Bloody Marys? Oh, I'm not. I'm not even having bit of port, although it'd be a pretty big mug for a port, let me say. Cheryl saying good day to Mike, and Danny is telling Ricky to behave. There we go. Juice tonight. What kind of juice are you having there, Cheryl? Okay, so in terms of things going on down here, we've got Carnival has got their 3 ships sailing around. They're doing some exciting things. We want to know actually whether or not the Carnival Australia, which has the 2 P&O ships, and also when the Luminosa comes down, Carnival Australia, the question is being asked whether they will make the ships exactly the same as the Carnival U.S. ships. In other words, we have all the things on there, Geisbergers, etc., etc. Right now, we still have some of the remnants of P&O on the Adventure and the Encounter, as well as I think the Splendor is the only one that's sitting right now as the as the Carnival Cruise Line, the standard Carnival Cruise Line. What did you miss, Ross? Ross, Ricky was here. I'm glad you managed to get away from it, but let me say, Ricky was here, and we've about had enough of him. He's in timeout. G'day, Amy. Welcome aboard. How are you? How is the Outback doing these days? Are you getting some good things done? As you may or may not know, it is end of financial year down under, so happy end of financial year, Amy. I hope that the new year goes extremely well for you from a financial perspective. Danny is going, what's up, Miss Cheryl? Welsh grape. Welsh grape. Oh, dear. Wonder what that tastes like. We don't get that here. And Ross is saying gin and juice. Okay, Ryan is saying Massachusetts, most, if not all cities, towns' fiscal year starts on July the 1st, but we are also a former colony. That's correct. But that's interesting to know that your fiscal year is the same as ours. I just told you what you missed. You missed Ricky Rocker, thank God. Yeah, that's too much information there, Ross. Thank you very much. Too much information. Eric is saying, hey, Amy and Ross. Cheryl is saying, g'day to Danny. Okay. And Amy saying g'day to Eric. So those of you that have just popped in, for your July the 4th or your Independence Day, Canada Day, or America Day, US Day, whatever it is, Independence Day. Where are you headed? What are you doing? Do you have a cruise on board? Do you have a what are you doing? Let's just hear what you guys have got to say. Amy saying good day to Eric. Cheryl saying good day to Eric. And Ross, how true, mate. Yep, ship does happen. So we need to see if we can get around that ship nonsense and get everything back on scratch. Seriously. All right. Cheryl's going to the July the 4th parade. That'll be awesome. Are you actually going to be in the parade, or you're going to just watch? And if you are going to be in the parade, what are you going in as? Danny is asking what's up with Miss Amy, and Ross is saying they're going to Uranus for the best damn fudge. Amy saying g'day to Danny, and Amy, of course, will be working because that's what you do when you own an Outback store, so, or restaurant, I should say. And it'll be one of your busiest days, I reckon. Would I be right? Cheryl is going to be watching. Oh, that's cool. I've never ever met anybody who's actually been in the parade. Everybody goes to watch. Looks like it's awesome. Yes, Danny, too much information. That's right. I agree. Mike is saying they might be heading to Waterton National Park in the Rocky Mountains next week. That's going to be awesome. How big is that? How big is that park, Mike? Eric is saying, unfortunately, he'll be home. He never likes being home for the fourth. Kids and the fireworks drive him crazy. Unfortunately, why don't you go Ubering? Well, you won't get much. Everybody will. Well, yeah, you might do. Amy is saying, no, they're slow. That's interesting. Why are you slow? Is it because people don't party at the Outback? I would have thought places like Outback would have had their big parties going on. Ross is saying they also have nuts and sausage in Uranus. That depends in what capacity they have the nuts and the sausage, whether they have lots of nuts and few sausages or the other way around. Scott is saying g'day to Amy and having a giggle. I think you're trying to giggle at Ross, but that's not funny. Eric is saying g'day to Scott and Cheryl, and Danny is saying, Scott, I keep forgetting you're here. Yeah, we do. We keep forgetting. Hey, Scott, from Amy, and Danny is saying Scott is ninja watching. As he always does, he ninja watches everything. G'day, Eric from Scott. Everyone cooks out at home. Yeah, they have a barbecue. They don't get what? They don't get takeaway. So, in other words, food brought in, or takeout, as you call it. Ross says equal amounts. Okay. I would have figured that it would be a time when people want to get together, but they don't want the hassle of cooking. So yeah. Scott's having a giggle at Danny. I think it's about time I got us looking at what that cruise is that Gabby's going on, because I'm really quite keen on that one. How many guys have done the ABCs? So let's have a look at the ABCs.
The ABCs and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba, where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Yeah, that's going to be one hell of a cruise, and I think Gabby's a really lucky girl. We've been to the AB of the ABCs. We've been to Aruba, Bonaire, and we have not been to Curacao. So we're actually a little bit on the jealous side. Now, I know that Jen Cohen's going on that one, and I also know that Denise from what's your channel, Denise? I'm having a senior moment right now. Bone Tight Travelers, Denise, will be going on that cruise. So there's going to be a shipload of people, as well as Bruce and Cindy, I believe. Ross, I don't know, maybe, perhaps. He'll think about it. There we go. Keep going in the chat. Ross is saying 4th of July, American men like to handle and cook their sausages. Amy is saying she'd be done doing the ABC. She's done the AB, but not the Cs. That's right. Well, you were with us when we did the AB, but not the ABCs. Now, Ross, I've just got to do this with you, mate. I've just got to. With that last joke of yours about the July the 4th, I've just got to say this.
Ross!
Exactly. Let me do it.
God damn it, Ross!
Exactly, Ross. I've got one more comment to make with that one, Ross, and I think you will understand where I'm at.
Help me! Help me!
There you go. And I think I'll say it one more again.
Oh, no, please, God, help me!
So there you go, Ross. That's exactly what I thought of that last comment. You need to improve very viciously. Mike, hashtag HH4C works on the HH4C channel. Give it a go. And you are there. Awesome. So this is what Mike has done. He's typed in, if you're on the Helping Hands for Cruising channel, he's typed in HH4C there and has come up with the links for his channel. Now, if you do that on the Down Under Cruises, you would do hashtag duck. Hashtag duck, DUC. All right. Michael saying g'day to Amy, which is cool. G'day, Bruce. Welcome aboard, buddy. I don't know if you heard, but we just promoted the ABCs. A few people have done the ABs, but not the Cs, so we'll be looking at that one fairly shortly. Danny is saying, Bruce! Yeah, but hey, Shaun. Bruce! Michael Ann is going, hello, Bruce. And there you would go. Bruce has gone, Danny! G'day, Shaun. Hi, everyone. G'day, Danny! G'day, Michael Ann from Amy. Okay. Ross, Scott the Unhinged will not happen for them. Oh, that's a shame. Even though it is a couple of years away. Bruce saying g'day. Oh, the lovely Donna. What can I say? Hello, Shaun. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate that. How are you, Donna? I hope your week has been quick, because I know that you've had long hours the whole week. So I hope it's been a good one and not an over-stressful one. Danny's having a giggle. Scott is going, Brucey. And, of course, Michael Ann. And Scott, oh, no, Ross, that stinks. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Wie geht's, Herr Darien? How are you? Very nice to see you. And I hope that that you are having a very good time. Your back is back in place, and you will be walking 1 mile to the Silver Springs when you have the moment. Michael Ann saying good day to Scott. Howdy, Darren. And howdy, Ross. No, don't be nice to Ross. He's been overbearing and underwhelming. Darian, Bruce is saying, hey, Scott, and are you available for a call? Scott, are you available for a call tomorrow? I mean, everybody needs to know, because if you are available for a call, let's do a joint session. I mean, let's do a combined session, not yeah, okay. Danny is saying, Darren, I can't wait to meet you in March 2026 in Helen, Georgia. Ooh, that's going to be cool. Hey, Darian. A couple of people saying g'day. So Darren saying g'day to a few. Donna, it was a long week. Next week is long, but off on Friday. Donna, take it easy. I know what it's like. Spend this weekend snoozing if you can. Bruce, hello, Darian. Great job, mate. Thank you, Darian. I have been working really hard to get the accent quite right, and I'm thinking I'm succeeding. Yeah. Und I'm hoping that you will be having the spaghetti ice, and it will be unschuldigen. It will taste. I'm sorry. It will taste really, really, very good. Ja. Dankeschön und tschüss. Hey, okay. Now, Marcolan has done the all important. And what do you know? It's come up. There you go. Go check out Marcolan's link. Marcolan's show is awesome. She's also quite a important member of the Helping Hands for Cruising board. So there you go. Nice to have good people on board. Looking forward to it, Danny. He's looking forward to the meetup, and he will make sure that he has his lederhosen and the spaghetti eyes both together. Danny is saying going to be fun, Darian, and Ross has gone, sheesh. Yeah, I know. Life's tough at the top, mate. Life is tough at the top. Danny has gone, Donna. It's hard to keep an eye on Ross, like really, really, really hard. And you are right. It is. Even when you're talking to him, he's distracted. There you go. Donna says, Danny, I agree. There you go. So we all know. And Darren is having the giggle of his lifetime on the 5 minutes that we are talking. Jeez. I didn't know I was multi-accentinal. Or you didn't know I was multi-accentinal, did you? Did you, mate? All right. Don't ask me to put on any other accents. I'm struggling. Ross is giving us the 3 wise men. Yeah, as usual, as he usually does. All right, now, one other cruise that we would love you guys to come on. It is a year away. Think about this cruise. This is going to be an amazing cruise. I know who's going on it, but more importantly, look where it is. Look where it is. You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers, welcoming you to... What are we doing on New Year's Eve 2026-27?
Funny you should say that. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Oh, you know what? What could be better than party time, New Year's Eve party time, in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean over the Great Barrier Reef.
We're going on a cruise?
We're going on a cruise.
Whoa! Well, let's have a look. Well, you know what, folks, that cruise is actually going to be a bucket list for us because there's only one place on that whole itinerary of that cruise, the Barrier Reef cruise. There's only one place in that whole itinerary that I have been to, and that is the city of Brisbane. Other than that, I've not been there. I've never been to Airlie Beach. I've never been to Cairns. I've never been to Willis Island. So we're going to have a great look at the Great Barrier Reef, and it's going to be really open. A bunch of fantastic people are coming on board. We've got a few cabins sold already that I know of. So we just need you folks to join in with us. Come on, guys. Australia is really not that far. It's only a 16-hour plane ride, and then you'll be happy. Okay, so Danny has said, I'm on the advisory board and I even put in a recipe for the cookbook they're doing. I'm so happy my sis-in-law was willing to help and put in a recipe for it. Let me tell you, Danny, you are not just on the advisory board. You are the most incredible person, the most incredible assistant that you won the Papa Mozo Award because you deserve it. The amount of help and assistance that you've given the charity, you've given everybody on that charity. I mean, you are mod extraordinaire. There's not one channel you're not a mod on. Where you find time to sleep, I have no idea. Ross has gone ahead with the three wise monkeys, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. What am I doing there, Ross? Why have you got three of me there? As well as that, Ross has gone and put in the do not band-aid. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Seriously, Ross? And of course, Donna is saying that's awesome, Danny, because that it is. Danny absolutely deserves it. Danny is saying, yep, Donna, she was more than willing to help out. That, of course, your sister-in-law. Isn't it great? You can actually call her your sister-in-law now. And Danny, it's a pleasure because I'm telling the truth. You are a mod extraordinaire. So grateful to have you in our presence. Danny's saying, yep, she was very willing to help out. And when the silent auction starts, she said, let her know. Okay, so that's cool. So for those that don't know what Danny is talking about, Helping Hands for Cruising are putting out a series of cookbooks. These are recipes that have been brought in by members of the community and Chef Todd, and we're putting it together in a book that can be purchased. Obviously, proceeds go to Helping Hands, with the intention of us being able to get people on board cruise ships. It is an exciting cookbook, and I tell you what, there's one coming down under, because I know that A, Ilana's put in a recipe, B, and boy, you want to taste that recipe, and B, Ilana wants to learn from everybody else as well. So there we go. It's going to be an incredible opportunity, the cookbook. Not only that, the silent auction. I know that Jen Cohen is listening in the background. I've asked her several times, Jen, can you tell me what's in the silent auction? And all I've got is, nice day we're having today. G'day, Uncle Dave. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. For those of you that are popping in late and wondering why I'm saying end of financial year, well, the Australian financial year goes from the 1st of July to the 31st of June. And so we've just coming into the end of our financial year, and the new financial year will start in a couple of days. So welcome aboard. Happy New Year to you. Okay, so please, for more information about Helping Hands, check out the website, helpinghandsforcruising.org. For the Down Unders, helpinghandsforcruising.com. It's all awesome in there. Danny, Dave, can't wait to meet you, dude, in July the 29th. July, 29 days left. I think you're a little bit excited. And the reason why I say that is because you're counting down the days. Uncle Dave is saying counting down exactly what I just said. Counting the days, Dizzle. Yep, sure am. But you know what? You know what's exciting is it is exciting to meet friends from all around the world. It's one of the reasons why we're really excited to be coming across for the rock and roll tribute is because not only are we going to meet people we know, but we're going to meet people we've met through YouTube, through this medium, and finally put a face to the name. So that's going to be really exciting. So at the end of the day, hey, we want as many people to come along. Now we are having a meetup. Hang on, Ross. Don't get your knickers in a knot. Don't get your knickers in a knot because I know. There we go. It crashed on me. Because I will find exactly where we're having. Okay, so that was from Jen. Okay, so I will find out exactly where the meetup is because Ross put it into a chat that he sent me, and it will be awesome. Okay, I'm just searching for it, folks. Oh my God, Ross, all the crap you sent me. Look at this, and you think that's funny? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just having a moment with myself. There we go. No, it's not that. Oh my God, Ross. Okay, so the group will be meeting up at the Hampton Inn and Suites, Miami Airport, South Blue Lagoon. That's where the group are going to be staying before the cruise, but that is also where we're going to be having our pre-cruise meetup. We're trying to organise somewhere nice there, like twisting around the pool, all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be there. That's where the meetup is. The group are going to go out for a Cuban meal at the Venetian in Miami. We're going for a Cuban meal, but then after that, the meetup is at the Hampton Inn and Suites. So we will be having an absolute blast. And of course, I will be held to a higher standard. That being, I will have to consume some of that stuff, that F word. I just can't say it right now. Danny is saying the same. She's having a giggle. Uncle Dave is saying that he won a HH4C backpack from Scott. It's his new carry-on travel pack. Uncle Dave, that is greatly appreciated. The more you spread it around, the better it is. Yes, I did say it. Did I not? Versailles. Not Venezia, I beg your pardon, Versailles. We go from an Italian place to a French place, but it all makes fantastic Cuban food. Anyway, that's where the pre-meetup meal is going to be, and then the meetup will be at the Hampton Inn and Suites, Miami Airport, Blue Lagoon. Miami Airport South, Blue Lagoon. So it's going to be an amazing opportunity. So yes, I will be actually forced to consume said and I will be doing it in the world famous shoe. This is my famous drinking shoe. And because it's my famous drinking shoe, that's what I will be consuming that alcoholic beverage in. But anyway, it's going to be fun. Please, folks, I'm going to call it quits shortly. Please, folks, check out the Helping Hands for Cruising.org website. That's Helping Hands, the number 4, cruising.org. And then also please check out the downunder.cruises.com website. Lots of exciting things happening there. Oh, Well, actually, Ma, the good news is you will not be there for that meetup, unfortunately, because you're coming in the next day, the day of the cruise, and that's when Doron is coming in. And I actually had a chance to talk to him anyway, so that's a heads up for you. He will be bringing you in cruise day, so there you go. And then obviously after that, he'll be taking you home cruise day. At the end of cruise day. And Scott is saying, yes, Uncle Dave. By the way, Doron is my cousin, and she lives in Fort Myers, and that's where Mum will be spending a lot of her time, which is great. Danny is saying, Scott, if you're going on that cruise road, a video, create a video for me of Shaun drinking the nasty beer. Yeah, well, don't worry, it will be done. There will be more than Scott, I can tell you. Every single channel that will be Carnival Cruise Addicts, because they'll be there for the meetup. They're not coming on the cruise. CCA will be there. I'm pretty sure Cruise Life TV will be there. Bruce will be there. I mean, we can just list off all the names. Ross, and Ross will have the prime angle, so you don't have to worry. Ross, Edith, don't worry, we won't let him get Ross. Anything you say, I will take with a grain of salt, because with all those jokes you've been telling, like I say, anything you say, I'll be taking with a grain of salt. Mum knows me anyway. She's not worried about me getting drunk. She's worried about me misbehaving. That's what she's worried about. Danny's going, thanks, Scott. And Uncle Dave is saying, I might just fly in just for the meetup. Uncle Dave, if you come in for the meetup, that's going to be awesome. Look at that, disco lights. I think it's about time I got a new set of lights at the back here. Anyway. You just might fly, and we might just appreciate that. It will be absolutely awesome. All right, folks, with that in mind, my green screen is playing up. Let me do something else around here. See if I can't supplement it. There we go. Supplemented it as best I can. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Shaun will be coming up with the helping hands for cruising on Tuesday. That'll be Tuesday morning your time, 8 p.m. our time. Thank you, Donna. At least Donna has my back. I hope she has my front as well. Ilana will just sit there and laugh, as she usually does. But anyway, it will be fun. So we'll catch up with you on Tuesdays, chatting with Shaun with Helping Hands. There will be a meeting this weekend, so I can fill you in with a little bit more info. And then on Wednesday, it's Hump Day with Jimmy. Hopefully, he'll be able to come on the show with me. He's looking good, I believe, from what I can see and from what I have actually been exposed to with him. So he's in a good place. And we'll be back around next week. So, folks, with that in mind, have an awesome day, and we will catch up with you later.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, heads up high and